Welcome to the first and only annual Valentine's Day show, where we take a deep dive into the intimacy surrounding Marcus High School. What's that? I shouldn't say intimacy. We're just looking at some of our campus couples. Who would watch that? Today, we have segments on a student couple, a teacher couple who you might recognize, and a game show where we find me, the perfect girl. What do you mean we're not doing the game show? Seriously? You're killing me, okay? You understand that? I'm here with my co-host, Keanu Reeves. Keanu, how are you doing today? All right. First up in the pecking order, get it? Pecking like a kiss? No? Okay. First up in the pecking order is Cole and Maddie. Here's the story.
She was popular.
Oh my gosh. I thought he was super cute, but there was this girl in my class who would tell everybody, oh, Cole's so obsessed with me. So then I just kind of backed off a little bit. I went with his parents and 3 siblings to the Arboretum, and I thought it went really good. It was Christmas time, so that was really fun.
I'd probably say my favorite was going to California. We went to Disneyland together.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That was a lot of fun.
Yes, I think my favorite part of the Disneyland trip was my parents kind of stayed behind by the hotel, and we kind of just got to go wherever we wanted.
What if you see my answer and then put a different one just to spite me?
Oh my gosh. Well, congratulations.
Yeah, that's a little illegible. I don't know.
Well, that's correct.
Yeah, it is.
What did you put? No, is it going to be insulting? Let me see. Why would you?
I put orange.
Orange. Aw, okay. Well, I put that close to the middle of his eye is brown yellow, so it's really light colored sand. And then you know how the water washes up on the sand and it's kind of sandy colored, and then also a really light blue. So then that's the middle ring around his eyeball. And then the outside is just gets deeper blue.
Aw, how cute. Keanu, do you have anyone special for Valentine's Day? You know, if you didn't want to be on the show, you could have just said so, right? You were Neo. You were the chosen one in the Matrix. What were you chosen for? A free haircut from Sports Clips? Or whatever. Next up is the infamous giant bear scare. Take a look.
Do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? Are you doing anything fun?
I'm actually going out of town, so I'll be camping.
Where are you going?
Tyler, Texas. Yeah.
Watch out for bears!
What's your favorite Valentine's Day candy?
Well, it's not just for Valentine's, but anything that combines peanut butter.
Ah!
I love that.
All right. Who is your Valentine? Do you have Valentine?
Yes, Dominic, my son, yes.
Do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? What are you going to do with Dominic?
Probably just hang out.
Ah! What are you going to get for her besides the movie?
I'm gonna get her. Hey, what's up, bro?
All right, so you got any Valentine's Day plans?
Yeah, I'm hanging out with some friends.
Are you going to take that bear out? You're caressing his hand a little bit.
Nah, I'm just...
Wow, what a great segment. I'm now here with the bear that makes a mean porridge. Mama Bear, how's your love life going?
It's actually kind of bad, I'm going through a divorce.
No, you and Papa Bear? What happened?
I came home one day picking some berries for the kids, and I go upstairs. He's being unfaithful.
No, really? Who was he being unfaithful with?
Some blonde girl just sleeping in the bed casually.
Mama Bear, that was Goldilocks. Honey.
Honey? Where?
Next up, we sat down with Jenna and Ben. Here's their story.
At least 2 weeks.
Oh my god. 2.5 years.
Well, obviously, if you didn't know, we're homecoming king and queen. So I think pretty much that'll be a really cool memory down the line. You know, we'll always think about that. I've never really met anybody that's nice to like just random people too. If she sees somebody that looks like they need some help or just someone to talk to, you know, she's the one that'll try to make that happen.
I was gonna say the same thing about you,
Nah.
kind of. You're always very helpful. You're always willing to go out of your way to go help somebody else, no matter what it is.
We're tubing, and you always got to make a goal of like who stays on longer, right? And so she wanted to win, so she was just like jab. She elbowed me and kneed me in the face and gave me a bloody nose. True story.
Slightly altered story. Oh jeez. Ah yes. What's that drawing?
It's a doctor.
Oh my god.
He's got a stethoscope on.
It's awesome.
I really hope this is right.
What do you mean? Oh my gosh, that's your mom's birthday.
Oh.
You've been dating her for 2.5 years.
Look,
You don't even know
we
her
have
birthday.
the same number.
It was a prank. Look, I took the one off.
This is sad. Relationship over. Okay.
Is that right?
Yes!
Wow, what a great couple. Speaking of great couples, we were roaming the hallways and we found these two. CJ, Riley, how are you guys?
Well, actually, we're not dating anymore.
Yeah, we broke up.
You guys broke up? What's the deal with all these breakups? I guess not every relationship is perfect.
We actually blame something we're calling the homecoming curse. Pretty much every couple who wins homecoming breaks up. It's inevitable. It's what happened to us.
Yeah, I mean, if you're superstitious, I guess.
Yeah,
Hopefully
start
not for this
overthinking
couple.
things.
The couple that won it this year, hopefully that doesn't happen. They're really nice people.
So is that what happened to you guys, the curse?
I thought we were pretty picture perfect, then everything went south.
Welcome to MOB. We're clearly working through some things here. What went wrong with you guys?
It just seemed like suddenly we didn't have any time for each other whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a true answer.
Someone worked a lot. I played a lot of sports. Someone didn't want to see me ever.
Did you guys fight?
I won the
Riley
fight.
beat me.
You know.
Yeah.
Wait, I still have the list.
Oh, what? What?
I didn't want to go haywire on him, so I would write down what was upsetting me.
Did you have a list?
No, I didn't say anything bad to her.
I think.
Like, for instance, me not smiling when you told me to, it was out of rebellion of not wanting to do what you told me to. Most of the stuff I did or didn't do was not out of not doing what you wanted. I'm sorry for that. It's not that I dislike you. It's just that I hated the thought of being controlled.
What was your guys' relationship like?
You know, it was actually a really solid relationship.
It was a really good relationship for an entire year.
Yeah, up until September, when we hit 1 year.
Yeah.
And then we won homecoming. And then it went
Went
downhill
downhill.
and never
Yeah.
came back up. You know, he's a really funny guy.
She's actually really nice. You know, despite what she puts out, she's a really nice girl. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. So I hear you're single then?
Cut the tapes. Cut the tapes.
All right. Well, it's time to go to a couple that isn't broken up. Get ready for Mr. and Mrs. Wagner.
One of the things that he does that I think makes our marriage super functional is that he's always the first one to apologize. Even if, like, on the spectrum of things that we've each done wrong, if he will own his 2% of the wrong. Even, like, if I come home and I'm in a really bad mood and I'm, like, just frustrated with him, he's like, I'm really sorry that I walked in front of you there and it really put you in a bad mood. And I'm like, oh, okay.
I really appreciate how Sarah eventually owns her 98%. So, like, finances, Sarah is all over the finances. She knows exactly what every dime. She'll text me and ask me how my breakfast from Rosa's was. Because she sees in the bank account that I've already eaten there.
I'm hilarious.
Okay, so
Coleman is probably funnier than me, though.
I think on the surface, I'm a little more like unguarded with people that I don't know, and I think she's a little more conscious of how the kind of vibe she's putting off to people she doesn't know. But when you get us around some of our closest friends, Sarah is off the wall, and she'll say some things that are shocking,
but hilarious.
And so, if you ask our closest friends, they will tell you Sarah is the funniest one. Just to be silly, we'll pick out a really bad word, a cuss word, and we'll challenge each other to say that word in the loudest, angriest voice they can.
It's really funny.
So we'll just amp it up one after the other when we're driving around the car. Obviously not around the kids.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's a good
But yeah, just like, how loud can you shout that cuss word? Just in our house.
Having had both of you guys as my teachers, I can't imagine that.
So it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch how, to think about how we play with the kids. Like Sarah's idea of playing is organizing, and so like keeping things really nice and looking at how pretty things are, and
let's sort out all these toys so you have by color and size.
Yeah.
Labor Day?
Yeah, you like Labor Day, right?
What?
You get the day off, right?
Well, okay.
This is because I watch all of her shows, but she doesn't watch any of my shows.
That's true.
That's why that is there. What? What?
They're your favorite.
What's your favorite candy?
I don't know. I like Reese's.
Well, I had a lot of fun today. Well, didn't you, Keanu? Keanu, I mean, I noticed you're not talking. I mean, are you okay? I mean, what's... It's cardboard? Well, love is a lie, and so is Keanu Reeves. For the Valentine's MLB show, I'm Andrew White. Have a great day. Hello, I'm Andrew White, and today we're going to go around in the halls and ask teachers some intense questions.
If I show up on MLB, I'm going to...
You won't show up on MLB. I can promise you.
This is just so that you can say you did your job.
Yeah.
Do you swear on your life?
I swear on my life, I'll never use this footage, ever. How many pets do you have?
I have one pet.
Can I have it?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because he's my husband's best friend.
He could be my best friend.
He doesn't want to be your best friend.
Why not? What were you like in high school?
I'm in high school right now.
Well, what were you like?
I was a pretty cool person. Everyone wanted to be my friend.
You fact check that. Name a nonfiction book.
A nonfiction book. Controversial.
Oh. I haven't read that. What's it about?
Controversy.
Have you ever committed a crime?
No.
I guess that makes sense. What were you like in high school?
I didn't go to high school. I dropped out.
Why?
High school sucks.
Do you like redheads?
Sure.
You know, I was once a redhead.
Really?
Yeah.
What changed?
My hair color.
You know, now I think about it, that makes sense.